I believe that Nigerians are very patriotic. My own experience is that Nigerians are very patriotic. They want the good of their country. The real enemies are those who say that we should not talk. Most of the youth, majority of the youth, there may be bad eggs, there's no doubt about that. Majority of youth are very patriotic. Meet them, don't even meet, listen to their demands. Personally, I have argued it on my own, even though I'm not protesting. A situation where somebody is earning 70,000 and another person is earning 2 million in the same country is irrational. And the person to earning 100 million, 1 million or 2 million has free house, free car, free this, and any person earning 70,000 has nothing free. You pay transport. It's irrational. You bridge this gap. Bridge it. And it can be done. We have seen the influence he has on the Akpabio legislature. Anything he tells Akpabio, he will do it. They were even singing his anthem in the National Assembly, on your mandate we stand. Which means they have no stand of their own. The National Assembly has no stand. They are standing on the president's mandate. He will order them and they will do it. He cannot say there is no separation of powers here. It's only theory. All right? That's number one. Well, you see the corruption in the society. It is true that corruption has eaten down to the grassroots level of the country. Even market women, I buy fruits. When you go and buy banana, you discover that the banana has been manipulated. They put chemical and make it ripe. So the corruption is, but the people at the top, if they can limit their greed, there will be enough money to pay for school children's education. During our own time, our leader told us that education is a human right that will be given to the society, to the children, so that they can function effectively for the benefit of the society. It is not a privilege for which you should go into grant loans. I'm not in support of loans from primary to secondary, at least. And as far back as 1976, this was enshrined in the National Policy on Education during the Obasanjo regime, which was launched in Lagos, I think, Okesuna Primary School in 1976. National Policy on Education. After more than 50, we cannot implement it because of the greed of the elite. The National Policy on Education has not been implemented. The rate of school dropouts. Look at children carrying groundnut and banana to go and sell during school hours in Delta State that is so rich. It's a shame. I'm not talking of North, where the culture, Al-Majiri is a culture. They don't want to send their children to school. And even when ex-President Jonathan brought the school program, they attacked him. They attacked him. They didn't want to cooperate. So, to come back to your question, number one, close the gap between the rich and the poor. If he makes an announcement this night that he's sending a bill to the National Assembly, recall the people that have run away. That have run away. Send a bill to the National Assembly that this is the wage structure. All those humongous benefits should be cut down, both ministers and legislators, right through from local government to state. Many youths will be happy. They will start to hail him, I can assure you. Number two, the corruption in the oil industry. I've just told you how people are stealing and they are pretending they did not see it. Can you imagine? I'm not a fan of Dangote. Can you imagine a Nigerian building an oil refinery and public servants in the service of Nigeria sabotaging him so that they can fester their private nests? This is very serious. The president is the Minister of Petroleum. I have not had a word from him. He cannot pretend not to know. Dangote should be allowed to produce and sell oil to Nigerians. I talk about closing the gap. Talk about corruption. If the refineries are done, that will bring down the cost of fuel, and that will do many things. As far as I'm concerned today, the most important, well, the second most important after cutting the minimum wage is insecurity. Bridge the gap and invest it on the education of the masses. Insecurity. I cannot understand that the Nigerian security forces cannot stop the herders who are killing the farmers and grabbing their land. I cannot understand it. There was one professor of higher education in Delta State here, Professor Mobogara, from Uweru, when they were killing his people. And even the commissioner of police, after the governor has said stop killing, commissioner they said they did not kill anybody. That they should go and bring the people body. They had to go and exhume bodies. Even the herdsmen in the bush, in their own bush, were threatening the community, threatening the police. And they had to exhume the bodies. The professor said something that caught me. He said, there must be something we don't understand about the structure of the Nigerian government. There must be something that we don't understand that enables foreign, well, I don't know where they come from, to kill Nigerians, and the government will keep quiet. And the commissioner of police will keep quiet. There must be something we don't understand about Nigeria. If the Nigerian police cannot fight terrorists, it is a duty for the military. It is not the duty of the military to come and point their gun to civilians. It doesn't happen in any civilized country. We told you I've visited Britain a number of times. I've never seen a British soldier. I've visited US a number of times. I've not seen an American soldier. Here you see soldiers on the street competing. What is happening? And yet, people will be killing the citizens, and the soldiers say they are not aware, or they cannot check it. I cannot understand it. There must be something we don't understand about the Nigerian system. It is not ordinary. So Tinubu can solve a lot of problems in 3 days. That is remaining for 4 days. If he wants to do so. If their greed will allow them. If they can overcome the greed and put the interests of the masses first. I will not be surprised if those who are trying to protest will go and dance for him, as far as I'm concerned. They will dance for him if he does the right thing. That's my own view.